Hey guys, it's Doni with Cardio Soul. I'm back. I'm back with another tutorial. Actually, it's for my latest dance, Everybody. So I've heard your questions and you guys asked for a breakdown of the dance. So here it is. But please note that there's already a video out from when I taught the dance at UC Stars in January. So I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description so you can see that whole entire 30-minute if you need it. But these are going to be the bare bones. I'll try and make it as quick as possible and give you everything that you need. So you know what we do, guys. I give you all the key facts. So again, the dance is Everybody, aka work that body, because that's what we gonna do. It is a 2-part dance. No tags, no specials or anything like that. The level is about between beginner and intermediate. All the moves that you probably already know, but it is cardio. It is cardio, so you know how we do it. We're gonna work that body, y'all. So yeah, so it is fast, but it's fun, it's sexy as well. So I want you to make it your own, have fun with it. All right, so without further ado, here we go. Part 1 again. Part 1 only has 16 counts. So the first 8 counts starts with the left foot. We're going to travel to the left as we do 2 kickball changes or 2 kicking crosses. Kick, kick. Then we're going to do a quarter turn to the right. So we're going to end on this side wall here. As you step on your left foot, do a back step as you turn on the right foot. Kick right, right, left. That's your first 8 count, okay? One more time, 2 kicks on the left, kick, ball, change, step, turn, kick, right, left. You start the last 8 count on the right foot. You're gonna take that right foot out to the side, out and in. Left foot goes out to the side, but you're gonna push and turn for a half. Out, push over your left shoulder. Do the same thing with the right foot again. Take it out and in with the coaster step on the left, right, left, right. That's the whole part 1, guys. That's your whole 16 counts. So let's put that together. 5, 6, 2 kicks on the left. That's kick, ball, change, step, back step, kick, right, out, left, half turn, out, right, coaster, left, right, left. Let's give you the count. 5, 6, kick it on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, turn 5, 6, 7, and 8. Out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back, 7, and 8. Y'all did it. Told you it was easy. All beginner moves, everything you know. So that's part 1. Part 2, guys. The key thing about part 2 is that whatever wall that part 2 starts on is where you're going to end it. Part 2 is 32 counts. We're going to be traveling in a counterclockwise direction. So we're going to break it down in 4 sets of 8 counts. The very first 4 counts, we're going to travel forward. Some people may call it a strut step, stutter step, James Brown, whatever you call it, we're traveling it up. So starting with the right foot, that's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, okay? The music kind of changes, so that's where I want you guys to make it your own. Get funky, channel your inner Beyonce, whoever, your inner Chris Brown, whatever. Do you, y'all, but make it funky. So it's right, left, and left, right, however you feel, okay? So that's that first 8 count. Second 8 count starts what I call the whip move. You're gonna step back on that right foot and whip your right hand. That's whip, 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 and touch. So that's a 6 count. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touch 6. On 6, you're touching that left foot. Then we're gonna turn, finish that 8 count. So technically we're still on this wall, but we're angling the front wall. But technically we're here, so I'm gonna call it a quarter turn to the back wall, okay? Or if it's easier for you guys to call it a half turn, just know that we're going to we're going to the counterclockwise to the left. So you're gonna step on that left, this is 7, and make that turn, touch on 8, okay? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let me repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, touch 6, 7, turn 8. Okay, that turn on that 8 is just a quick light touch. You may even turn so fast you may barely touch it because you're going to immediately go into the next move. The next move, one of my favorite moves, is a side roll 2 times on the right foot, on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get into it because when the song is going, it's like, work that bite. Hey, do what you want to do, y'all. Hey, do it. It's when you let loose. But let's make sure that we learn the moves first, all right? So again, this is the third 8 count. It starts with that side roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Remember, we're going counterclockwise. We gotta get back to this wall. The last part of this 8 count is you're going to lift the left knee, and swing the right foot as you turn to the left. Okay, so we just roll, 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 lift, left, step, and swing. Okay, one more time. And a tip, when you lift that left knee, kind of lean to the right as you lift, so you can give yourself the momentum to swing that right foot. So you'll see what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, lean, lift, and swing. Okay? Just like that other 8 count, as soon as you swing, it's fluid. It goes right into the next 8 count. So we just swung it here. It barely touches. You're going to do 2 paddle turns as you finish back to that starting wall. Paddle, paddle. That was a 4 count. Then you end the dance with 2 kicks. Kick it on the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. That last 8 count starts with that paddle on the right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kick 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the whole dance. Okay? That's the whole dance of vanilla. But again, that last move, you got the most important thing for those last 2 kicks. Those are 2 counts each leg. Why? Because I didn't call the name of it, y'all. You already heard it. That's what some people call a stripper kick. Okay? So ladies, if you're feeling kind of funky, you get your stripper kick on. Okay? So what do I mean? So we just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay? So if you want to pop it, or whatever. Guys, if you want to atomic dog it, do whatever. If you want to do a high kick, low kick, just do whatever you guys are comfortable with, but make it your own, make it fun. But that's the whole dance, okay? So again, part 2, we're always going to start and end at the same wall. Let's count it out. From the top, let's put it all together. 5, 6, travel up on the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, whip it back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6, 7, turn 8, and roll. 2, 3, 4, lean and lift, turn it. And 1, 2, 3, kick it. 5, 6, start it over. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, whip it back, touch it, and turn it, and roll it. Lean and lift, swing it, and paddle, and kick. All right, so that's the whole thing, guys. The rotations are, there's 4 rotations of the dance. First rotation, we only do part 1 once. Second rotation, we always do part 2 twice. So the rotations are part 1, part 2 for the first rotation. Second rotation, we do part 1 twice. So it's part 1, part 2, part 2. Rotation 3 is the same thing. Part 1, part 2. Then it changes again for rotation 4 when you actually do part 1 3 times. 1, 1, 1, and then 2, 2. So again, you're always doing part 2 twice. It just changes with the first rotation and the last rotation with part 1. Lastly, guys, probably the biggest challenge of the dance, because again, it's not that hard, is the transition when you do part 1 back to back. So let me just show you a quick tip. So remember, part 1 ends on a coaster step. So the very first time you do it in rotation 1, make it a coaster step. Coaster step, your weight is even, and you can go immediately into the walk. Walk it up. That's rotation 1, okay? Rotation 2, when we have to do part 1 twice, make that coaster step a coaster touch. What do I mean? Okay, watch my left foot. Coaster touch. See how my heel is up? It's a touch. I've shifted my weight. Now my weight is on the right foot because I need to repeat part 1 now. So in repeating part 1, I'm using the same foot, so I have to make sure the weight is on the right foot. So if I do a touch versus a step, I can easily transition to it. So let's look at it. Coaster touch, then kick, left, step, quarter turn, and kick right, left, out, left, Monterey, out, right, with a coaster step, okay? So every time right before you go into part 2, you change it to a coaster step so you can walk it up. If you're doing it and you're going it right into part 1, make it a coaster touch with that heel lift. Trust me, it'll save your life. You'll appreciate it. It'll make it a lot easier. That's the one tip. The second tip is transitioning from part 2 into part 1. Remember, part 2 ends with the stripper kick. I just love that. You're gonna kick on that left, and you're ending with that kick on the right, but you're gonna restart with a kick in the air with part one. What do I mean? Stripper kick left, kick right. This is up in the air. Now you have to transition into part one. It's an and count, and kick, step, right back, kick, right, left. So those are just a couple of key tips that I think have helped people a lot, so just remember that. But other than that, you guys, it's not that hard. You got it. I can't wait to see you do it. I can't wait till you rock it, work that body, roll it, whatever, you guys. So have fun. I appreciate the love. Again, the other video is in the description. You know what to do. Continue to like, share, and follow. Spread the love. Mwah. Till next time. See ya.